Yo, make sure you got your paperwork straight. I got Mickey the Truth.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth. South Carolina, 803 to be exact. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So
the loudest is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
DEVINCI dropped the paperwork saying Meech was a snitch.
Okay. 17, when I asked him, what's up with that? He said, tell me name. And I said, damn, you ain't heard what's going on with her? And he told me whatever it is ain't got shit to do with me. Got off the phone with me. That's the last time I ever talked to him again. So obviously he knew I knew. I told him I had the paperwork and shit. And I just wanted to make sure he knew what was going on, because I wasn't even sure if he even knew, you know what I'm saying, like that, like what was it? He had to, but I was still questioning because that's my man. Like, I'm trying to ride with my man.
And I'm like, that paper that you dropped ain't saying that. It's from the defense. And one thing I love to tell people is you have to pay attention who is putting the document out. The defense is there to paint this storyline.
Right. So
you have to see what came with the response. So this particular document off a cuff case was saying that Meech was a third-party corroborator in the case. But if you read the transcripts to the hearing, they basically clear him of that by saying no, he wasn't aware of it. But just looking at that one document by the defense, you would have thought that. And I mean, that's still up for debate depending on who you ask. But what's up, True Team? Now, y'all know I am not in the snitching sector anymore. However, because I covered this case, I felt like I can do one last video, because it seemed like when I put my clip from No Jumper out, it went over a lot of people's head. When I put the clip from being on, and shout out to King AK-47 live last night, I told y'all it's going to be up for debate. I told y'all it's not going to be a document that we can actually put out or find that's going to say what it is you are looking for. But I did tell you, read the transcripts, okay? I said that, all right? But nevertheless, I forgot, and this is why I left the snitching sector anyway. More people wanting to talk, not listen. It goes over, whatever. So if you would have did what I said, you would have came up with, again, decisions. You know what the decision is going to come to? What you want to believe, what you want to go with. And you may be like, Mickey, what are you talking about? Well, let's get into it. Decision number one, would you believe a confidential informant? No, I'm serious. That's the first decision. Would you believe a confidential informant? And the reason why I ask you, because CS1 on the cuff case, okay, is the person who has the life rights to the one and only Big Meech. And yes, the paperwork says that, okay? Also, during her testimony at this Frank's hearing, it is also put on the record about some affidavits. Hint, hint, hint. If you read document 528, it refers to some affidavits, right? However, we don't see the affidavits in 528. That's another key point. So, with that being said, why is the affidavit so important? Well, let's take a look. If you take a look at document 406, okay, which is the transcript of CS1, you're going to go down a lot of pages because it's 271 pages, but you're going to go down to page 136, okay? And on page 136, guess what they bring up? They bring up them affidavits. And you know why they bring up those affidavits? Because it says, and I have to turn this way to read it because I can't see from this angle, so boom. It says at line 21. No, I was saying that the affidavit was saying that based on my recollection, the affidavit said that Demetrius not only set it up, but it was something else in the top paragraph that Demetrius, I don't really recall verbatim, but that was not accurate. Then if you go down to the second part of the page, it says, right, Mr. Flannery did not set up anything. Is that a fair statement, ma'am? Answer, that is correct. All right. And I'm not going to give y'all too much sauce because by now, y'all should already know how to go to Pacer and get these documents yourself. So again, would you believe a confidential informant or not? Your next option is this. Would you believe an affidavit that you can't see? Could you believe a document that's sealed and nobody can access? Not even the person who's on the case? That's not a trick question. That's an option. All right. So, third, would you believe a federal agent who was sleeping with their confidential informant? Yeah, seriously. Those are your options, okay? Because in this situation, if you did decide to go that route, this is what you would have to take a look at. So this is a 192-page transcript from the Frank's hearing, but this particular one is not of the CSI anymore. I keep saying CSI, CS1, but it is of, guess what? The federal agent Cromer, who was smashing. All right. So if you're gonna take this option, we're gonna have to go over just a little bit more detail in this situation, and we're gonna go down to page 161, line 8. And it says, question, all right, so when you knew her back in 2012, she was not a liar, she's just a liar now? Answer, no, up until from the time she gave the information about Cuff from the beginning, we knew very few information. Now, one of the questions you guys asked me was, did we direct her to tell the lie to the agents in St. Louis where the information came from? Of course we didn't, because we didn't know. So if she told anyone that information right there, that we told them a lie to agents in St. Louis about anything, the person who told you that, if it's her, that's a lie. All right. Then if you go further down, it says, question, you testified previously that she was supposed to receive, that she was going to broker this deal between Suarez and Gatlin, and that she was supposed to obtain a cut of that money for Demetrius Flannery. Answer, okay, I didn't say she had brokered the deal. I said what she was supposed to do. Demetrius, the person in jail, he brokered the deal between Fidel and Cuff. He bridged that gap between them. And what he had instructed, what the guy in prison had instructed CS1 to do, was after the successful sale of drugs, they were supposed to give her a portion of the proceeds derived from the sale of those drugs, I guess as a finder's fee for him. And so at that point, once she told us that information about him, he became a co-conspirator in the scheme to possess with the intent to distribute drugs at that time. Yes. So there you have it. The person they're referring to, we can assume, is Demetrius Flannery, aka Meech, right? Now, if we go down a little bit more, like I said, we're going to have to get a little more information with this one, right? If we go down a little more, the question is, would it surprise you if she has denied ever participating in any such thing and told us that you were the one that suggested saying that to the agents in St. Louis? Answer, I don't know how. I don't even know how you can believe that when I'm telling you. I didn't even know which of these defendants is Cuff. I don't even know what he looks like. I don't know a phone number. I don't know anything about him at all. All right, now, there you have it. And this is why I have said multiple times, it's up for debate. And this is why. Would you be the one of the ones that debate is, hey, I believe the confidential informant. The police dirty. Yeah, I believe they lied. And they told her to lie so that they can get what they needed to get that wiretap warrant. And that's how they got all the flunky information, right? Or are you going to be the one to take the option of, nah, I'm going to debate that the affidavit is true, the police ain't lied, the confidential informant is lying. And with that affidavit, even though I don't see it and I really don't know what it actually say other than the pieces that's in the transcript to tell me, I can believe it though. Or are you going to be the ones to say, hey, that federal agent ain't got to lie. They did not push that girl up to say anything. So with that being said, I believe the federal agent, which in return, I believe the affidavit, even though I don't see it. Oh, that's a lot. But like I told you, I ain't in the snitching field no more. I don't know if Big Meech is or isn't. I don't know what the affidavit looked like, but what I can tell you is what's in the transcripts. What I can send you off to do is to go to Pacer and get all 500 pages of these transcripts. So that's just two. It's more than that. And make your own decision. But you know what? Like I said, I am retired from this type of thing. I am going back to doing my investigation content, okay? But what I will leave you with is this. This now at this point is for you street nigga bloggers, okay? Y'all argue with each other about if this is valid or not, while Mickey Truth is gone in the sunset. Deuces.
I didn't care about snitching. It was the case that was intriguing to me. And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
All this is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
Yeah,
I'm trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I